I'm Peppa Pig. This is my little brother George. This is Mommy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig. Muddy puddles.
It's raining today, so Peppa and George cannot play outside.
Daddy, it has stopped raining. Can we go to play?
All right, run along, you two.
Peppa loves jumping in mud puddles.
I love muddy puddles. Peppa, if you jump in muddy puddles, you must wear your boots. Sorry, Mommy.
George likes to jumping in muddy puddles too.
George, if you jump in muddy puddles, you must wear your boots.
Peppa likes to look after her little brother George.
George, let's find some more puddles.
Peppa and George are having a lot of fun. Peppa has found a light puddle. George has found a big puddle.
Look, George. There is a really big puddle.
George wants to jump in the big puddle first.
Stop, George. I must check it is safe for you. Good. It is safe for you. Sorry, George. It's only mud.
Peppa and George love jumping in mud puddles.
Come on, George. Let's go and show Daddy.
Goodness me.
Daddy, guess what we have been doing?
Let me think. Have you been watching television?
No, Daddy.
Have you had a bath?
No.
I know you have been jumping in muddy puddles.
Yes, Daddy, we've been jumping in muddy puddles.
Ho ho, and look the mess are you in.
Ew.
Oh well, it's only mud. Let's clean up quickly before Mommy gets the mess.
Daddy, when we have cleaning up, will you and Mommy come on and play too?
Yes, we call a play in the garden.
Peppa and George are wearing their boots. Mommy and Daddy are too. Peppa loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Everybody loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles.
Oh, Daddy Pig, look at the mess you are in. It's only mud. Mr. Dinosaur is lost.
Your favorite toy is Mr. Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
George loves Mr. Dinosaur.
Rawr.
Sometimes George likes to scare Peppa with Mr. Dinosaur.
Grrr.
This is scary.
At supper time, Mr. Dinosaur sits next to George.
I beg your pardon. Was that you, George? Or was it Mr. Dinosaur? Dinosaur.
At bath time, George shares his bath with Mr. Dinosaur.
Grrr. Good night, Peppa.
Good night, Mommy.
Good night, George. And good night, Mr. Dinosaur. Grrr.
When George goes to bed, Mr. Dinosaur stops with him. George's favorite game is throwing Mr. Dinosaur up in the air
We.
and catching him with the falls back down. Peppa and Daddy Pig are playing routes.
I win, Daddy.
Oh well done, Peppa. George.
George, what's the matter? Dinosaur.
George have lost Mr. Dinosaur. George has lost Mr. Dinosaur.
Don't worry, George. We'll find Mr. Dinosaur.
It's a job for a detective.
Daddy, what is a detective?
A detective is a very important person who is a very finding things.
Me. I good at finding things.
All right, Peppa is the detective.
George, I be the detective. I will help you find Mr. Dinosaur.
Maybe the detective should ask George some simple questions.
George, where Mr. Dinosaur?
George does know where Mr. Dinosaur is. The detective could try again guess where Mr. Dinosaur might be.
I know where he is. George always has Mr. Dinosaur with him in the bath. So, Mr. Dinosaur is in the bath.
Mr. Dinosaur is not in the bath.
Oh, I know where Mr. Dinosaur is. George always has Mr. Dinosaur his bed and egg. So that's where he is.
Mr. Dinosaur is not George's bed.
Maybe we should try the garden.
Yes, the garden is going to say that. Where is Mr. Dinosaur?
Mr. Dinosaur is very hard to find.
Oh, Mr. Dinosaur isn't anywhere.
George, you love to throw Mr. Dinosaur in the air. I wonder if this time it's true Mr. Dinosaur used a bit too high.
There he is. I saw him first.
Well done, Peppa. You really are a very good detective.
Dinosaur. Grrr.
George is so happy to have Mr. Dinosaur back again.
We.
Maybe isn't a good idea to play with dinosaurs near trees.
Dinosaur.